Hello, and welcome to today's Speaker Card reading. Today's topic is what's coming into your life that you won't believe. For that, as usual, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. Now, let's get started. Hello, pile one. Let's see what's coming into your life that you won't believe. All right. Firstly, I'm seeing clearly there is an increase in activity, increase in passion. You are either starting something new, something fresh, something that you always wanted to start, maybe a hobby, maybe a hobby turning into an income source, or something like an entrepreneurial journey, maybe a venture of some sort, something that you, or maybe even at your workplace, the projects that were going at a snail's pace, something picks up and you are getting a lot of attention. Your work force, your workload is increasing, also your passion for work is increasing. Something that will help you pave your path in your career, something that will help your career, like in order to upgrade and uplift your career. This will help you tremendously. All right, the judgment card, I'm seeing, like, you're getting a lot of attention, a lot of judgmentalism maybe also, because when we are shining brightly, one third of the population will always judge us, and that's totally all right. It doesn't really matter, but I'm saying you guys are really shining brightly. Seven of Pentacles, a lot of you are really, I'm seeing you're working very hard. A phase is coming where you're totally, you were going through a phase, or you are currently going through a phase where you're feeling a little bit dejected, a little bit procrastinating on your stuff, maybe a little bit like lesser amount of energy, but suddenly there will be like whoosh, and a lot of energy, very energetic situations going on, a lot of energetic scenes are going on for sure. You guys are like working very hard on things, and things that you have already worked hard on have started paying the dividends. You're getting a lot of attention. Suddenly those people who used to probably belittle you, suddenly they will start taking a lot of notice of you, like what you are doing. You are getting a lot of limelight. A lot of increased responsibilities on you. Promotion, I can see in the office scenario, promotion, or maybe your workload has increased on a, like, if most of us have one day job and with a side job or the side hustle, something like maybe your side hustle business might pick up pace during this time of the year. Slowly but steadily, the side hustles tend to typically pick up a pace, and in your case that can very well be the case. And I'm seeing that you guys will realize, like, a lot of responsibilities there on your shoulder today. A lot of things needs to be finished, and you're working like 18-20 hours, but I'm feeling most of you are a little bit exhausted, but you're not complaining. This is a chance that you guys, almost like a chance of a lifetime, to prove your mettle, prove your worth. Yes, and people are really accepting you and your work. People are really appreciating what you're bringing on table today. And I'm seeing, like, some major promotion, increase in work pressure, or maybe your side business just picking up pace a lot more than usual, and you have to work like your day job plus your family plus your side business. Like, you have to do all that work, all the extra work, but you're very happy working 18 hours a day, but very happy. The Hierophant, yeah, you are becoming very wise. Yeah, you have started realizing that, what I'm seeing is a lot of you are seeing the real face of those people who you called them friends. But today, when you're succeeding, I'm seeing a lot of jealousy coming your way. Seriously, you are becoming, first of all, very wise with your time management, with your energy management. You're taking shorter naps, because you're the decisions also wise in every sense. The way in which you're managing your family is very wise, very wisely you're managing your career. You're being known for being very, very wise. Somebody who is very wise, very dependable, like the authority above you, even your clientele, they will call you a very dependable, wise person. Also, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you are facing the devil energy, like, you know, a lot of criticism, a lot of people feeling like those people whom you call your friends once, they are the ones who will start conspiring you. I'm seeing a lot of conspiracy going on behind your back because you're getting a lot of limelight, mind you, loads of limelight, and hence a lot of conspiracy as well. 10 of swords, typically you are feeling like a lot of people wanting to backstab you. Actually, that is also something that you are not seeing coming your way. A lot of people whom you're today calling your best friend, to can even be your sibling, to your partner, sadly for some of you, like you didn't see it coming. You are getting some major success, at the same time some major hiccups in the personal front, where you feel like, oh my goodness, you will see the negative aspect where you'll feel completely drained. You know, at times when we get betrayed and backstabbed by our so-called own people, we feel really drained, and that might also happen. That is something that you need to be very careful about. So what I'm seeing is a lot of you will probably get way more introverted. You will stop trusting people. You'll become more focused on your career, more focused on your career and your job at hand, rather than what others around you are thinking, saying, and doing. You'll become more into the things that matter to you the most. You will become more like, you know, you are today the hermit mode, like you are, like you're all about your work and spending more time with your own self rather than socializing, you know, because you know people around you are talking, are making up a lot of nonsense, and most of those are actually pulling you down. So you are becoming more of an introverted person, more reticent, more solitary, all about your work, and that's it, you know. Yes, and I'm seeing like a lot of people even talking because of that. You're getting a lot of judgments coming your way for sure, because you're shining brightly. Let me tell you, you're shining brightly. Five of Wands, yeah, you are becoming very, very competitive. You know, I'm seeing you're going to go through a phase where you feel the slump, the brick wall, hitting the brick wall scenario, but then you will pick up from there, like, you know what, these people will never let me progress ahead in life. Instead, let me just do one thing and do the work that is there at my hand really well, and you will start pushing ahead. You will become way more competitive, not going to give up, like very, very not gonna give up, not gonna like keep any stone unturned until it's done. That kind of a mindset, very high resolution on your side, that I need to do it, get it done, I'm never gonna give up. That kind of a person you are becoming, you're transforming into that, and I'm seeing like a lot more success, like, you know, very abundant energy. You are shining brightly. You know, the thing is, it happens suddenly. Somebody whom you knew as your friend or your colleague, and sadly even as your partner, they just rise higher up. You tend to feel, we all tend to feel, most of us, not everybody, tend to feel a little bit like a tinge of jealousy. That is happening. Some people will be very ugly, some people will not. You will start realizing who your true people are. You know, during our darkest phases, we realize who the true people are. Also, when we are rising, then also we realize who the true people are. A lot of eyes will be on you for sure. That is another thing. You're getting a lot of fame. See, she's literally resplendent in her own glory. She knows where she belongs, she knows what she's capable of, and she is not going to compromise under any circumstances. She knows what her capabilities are, and she is trying to go full throttle. Six of Swords, yes, this is a person, This is like the turtle. I'm seeing like in the face of severe, harshest criticism, you never give up. You are becoming a very tough version of yourself. You are transforming something that you're not seeing coming. With success comes a lot of responsibilities, because there is a lot of limelight on you. Not every person can handle success, but you are toughening yourself up to make yourself like a capable person who can justify the success that is coming your way. The Fool 2 card. You are a person who is becoming very wise. In this phase, during the slump, I'm seeing there will be certain backstabbings and hurtful situations that will teach you some real valuable lessons which will start incorporating in your life. And you're becoming a way more tougher, wiser version of yourself. The Fool 2 card. Like, you are very cautious before trusting. Maybe a lot of you will develop even trust issues. But I'm seeing like you're becoming a more, I'm ready for whatever comes my way kind of attitude. That is also happening. Yeah, a self-made person. Yeah, this is exactly, you are running towards some like a CEO, VP kind of energy. A very successful self employed situation, or a CEO, VP kind of a situation. Very successful person who has created their own way with their own self efforts. That is the energy I'm getting. Seven of coins. You are a person who is very, very, like, you are, see how appreciative this person is of all the things, of all the stability that he has today. You are slowly like, it's going to be like a whirlwind of like ups and downs, a lot of ups, but there will be downs, the backstabbing, judgments, people trying to pull you down. Even people from your closer circuit will try to pull you down, criticize you harshly. So from there, you are emerging as a much higher vibrational person. You are emerging as a success story, and those people are still criticizing you, mind you, but you have become a much tougher person. Your leather has turned into height today. Today you are living with a lot of peace. Like, in the middle you will probably feel that the peace is all gone, but today you are living with an attitude of gratitude, because we all have to pay a price for all the success that we get. The judgment that is coming your way is because you're getting a lot of limelight. You have a lot of stability in your life, both financially and otherwise, and you are starting to appreciate the positive things. Because in the middle, I'm seeing you'll probably become a little bit negative, and you're having a lot of work all along, a lot of success, but still with the people surrounding you being very toxic, you are toughening up. That is what I'm seeing. You're being successful, at the same time a more indifferent, detached kind of a person. Like, I don't care what they say about me. I know who I am and how I am, and I'm gonna operate at that level. That kind of a confidence. You are the sun. I'm seeing some major success in, like, mark my words, in 1.5 to 2 years, most of you should be seeing yourself at a position which you didn't. And like, it's mostly, I'm seeing a personal, a professional success, but for some of you also new. If you are not in a stable relationship, or if you are looking for a partner, I'm seeing some major, people's eyes are on you. Of course, some major positive changes in the personal life could also be happening. Some dating scenarios could open up. Yeah, a lot of people probably are wanting to romance you, are crushing on you. Six of Wands is typically a person who is really very, very, this is a person who is very well put together, and a lot of flowers are coming their way. They are a person who is like, you're getting a lot of attention. You are like, wherever you go, the limelight follows. You have a lot of people who are crushing on you today. That kind of a scenario I'm seeing for sure. Yeah, you know what, it's the fulfillment of desire. The desires you had, maybe that car that you wanted, that house that you wanted, that jewelry, that fine jewelry that you wanted. And it can be anything. I'm just giving some like random examples. Those things you will be able to afford just like that. Some major financial success I'm seeing, and it's going up. It's not like it happened, it was like one bump and that's it. No, some major financial success happening. King of Pentacles, you are a person today who is like, seriously, you are receiving a lot of, like, you are at the pinnacle of success in a lot of ways. People, those who were your colleagues, are now calling you sir and ma'am. Like, literally, not always, but they are looking up to you. Now you're gaining a lot of people who are genuinely respecting you for the success that you have earned for yourself. Because I'm seeing, be prepared for a very hectic season ahead. Bat, invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. There is some undenying change that is coming into your life. Something that will change your life, like in a positive way. But you know, any kind of change is uncomfortable. You will see the reactions from other people, because most of you I'm seeing are pretty sensitive. If you're coming on my channel, most of you are sensitive people, so you'll be really hurt and like taken aback by the reactions that you will get. You will see how toxic some of your friends and so-called friends and relatives are, and you will learn to let them go. You will learn to toughen your own self up. Like, you know what, come what may, I'm gonna succeed. That's something, like, they have tried to pull me down, but I'm gonna actually, you know, your friends are happy for our success mostly till you are at their level. Once you start becoming way more successful than what they can imagine, they start becoming jealous, and that is something in a very nasty way some of you will face. But that's all right. You're gonna grow in that process. Owl, you're gonna literally behold sigh to ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. Literally, in those darkest of moments when you'll start like self-questioning, those are the times when we'll start seeing, like, you know, your eyes will be open. You'll see people for who they are, how they are, and you will toughen yourself up. Like, you know what, I'm not going to give up under any circumstances. They have put me through so much, now I'm gonna be the best possible. I'm seeing like you are actually getting better, and more they're criticizing you, more you're getting better at what you do. You are, a lot of you are also using the elements of nature in order to manifest this reality, in order to make your life this right. It's gonna be a little bit bumpy, so you are manifesting a more smoother ride ahead. That is another thing I'm seeing. Journey, daughters of our mother, workers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. Literally, you guys are one of those self-made people I'm seeing. You guys have created a way for your own self in this world, and have faced, like, you are turning out, emerging out as a person who is a self-made success story. In short, Mirror, you are a very self-reflecting person. You are becoming a person who is very self-reflecting in nature, somebody who is very wise. At the same time, humility is going to stay with you, because somebody who can look into the mirror and say, you know what, there probably I was wrong. That is something, that is a very rare wise quality a person has. You are also actually walking on the right path, I'm seeing. Chimpanzee, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your questions. You are going to become a person who is using both their intellect as well as your intuition to solve a problem. You are getting into a fantastic problem solving role for a lot of you. Cat, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. You're becoming very self reliant. You guys are letting go of a lot of people who are literally no longer just serving you, but they are also trying to plan and plot in, like, they're wearing the facade of a friend, but on the backside they were backstabbing you. Boar, Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Literally, you're finding yourself turning into a person who faces their problems head on, who no longer, like, uh, who no longer runs away from their problems. Instead, you face your problems and come out as a winner. You're becoming more tougher emotionally, I'm getting. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Exactly. You know what? You are literally using your creative and imaginative side, and your career is flourishing. For a lot of you, it could be your artistic expression which is helping your career flourish as well. Your side business could very well be something related to art as well. Okay, Peacock, let yourself stand out and be noticed. Literally, you are standing out like a peacock. You're being noticed by one and all. Those people who were trying to pull you down are now in the shadows totally. Ladybug, this is a time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. Exactly. You are a person who is like this ladybug, like literally you are hitting a very big milestones of good fortune and abundance in your life. And literally you are extremely, today, like there is a, like today when you're going through this, you feel maybe whether you are that person who deserves all this wealth, but I'm seeing you're transforming yourself into somebody who feels, who knows, and they are deserving of all the wealth and fortune that's coming their way. Son, enjoy success and happiness. You are a person who enjoys a lot of success, who enjoys a lot of happiness in their lives. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. You are somebody who is very good at following the voice of your soul, the voice of your inner guidance of your soul. You are somebody who is doing exactly what your soul told you to do, soul literally directed you to do, and you are on the right path. That's what you're gonna feel. Your commitment is being tasted. Exactly. There will be times when you literally feel like giving up your commitment towards your work, towards everything that would be there in front of you. The hours will be long, it would be exhausting, you will love it, but the amount of criticism and all other stuff that will be going on, that would really test your patience and commitment. Don't let pride get into the way. Yeah, I'm seeing it is actually a very grounding and a very humbling experience it's gonna be for you. You will be way more humble by the amount of accolade, the amount of love and respect that also is gonna come your way. Something that you can never ever imagine would come ever your way. Have faith in your dreams. I'm seeing like some massive dreams are going to like come to fruition, like things that you can't even imagine. As I said, that vehicle, that house, maybe something, a lot of upgradation in your lifestyle. Dreams that you could only dream of will actually seem to be more reachable after this phase. Thorns weave together the crown you deserve. Literally, I'm seeing you are transforming into a person who is now capable of handling anything, turning the adversities into opportunities. The thorns that would come your way, you will turn them into a crown that you will be wearing on your head. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. You are somebody who always felt that you are more than good enough, and you never really doubted your worth. Expectations don't seek anyone's approval. You are somebody who never really seek someone else's approval anyways. You are somebody who never, you're gonna rather turn into somebody who would no longer seek someone else's validation at all. All right, now the charms. Okay, you are going to be very divinely blessed and protected. You will act as a mentor figure for a lot of you. You will become more of an emancipated person, a very stable and grounded person as well. All right. You are gonna live your dream life. You have a larger than life image. You are going to have a larger than life image, especially amongst the people who know you. Yeah, star. You're getting a lot of attention. Yeah, the unicorn. See the unicorn twice. I'm seeing like, something very rare, something that you are not even like expected but had only hoped for, like imagined about, is gonna come in your life and would transform a lot of facets of your life. All right, pile one, I hope you have had some clarity of your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. If you like my content, please, please, please support my channel. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, hello, pile 2. Let's see what's coming into your life that you won't believe. Okay, right off the bat, I'm seeing a lot of you are going to become parents soon, embracing parenthood, or you're gonna become a guardian to a far baby. That can also be true. A far baby could come into your life, or a human baby could be coming into your life. You know, or also a lot of you are manifesting something, even some of our manifestations are like our kids, maybe your own business, maybe your own book, something that you have always wanted in a very peaceful manner that is coming to fruition, something that you could only imagine and think about, like something that you won't believe is actually happening. Maybe a lot of you were like trying to conceive for many years and were almost on the verge of giving up, and then you suddenly discover that okay, now I'm expecting. Yeah, the magician. You guys are going to literally, I'm seeing your manifestation power at its peak. You're literally using the elements of nature and the mantras and your own, how should I put it, occult practices, maybe even just meditation and affirmations that you are using to manifest your needs into reality. You're gonna go through a phase where like everything that you just like wish were true would come true. And so be aware of what you wish for, my pal number two. Like it can be both negative and positive. Like you're going to go through a phase where you'll become a, you're actually probably, a lot of you already are into, very much into some kind of divination, maybe meditation, maybe spending time in nature, doing nature walk while farming, something of that sort. And I'm seeing certain things getting hyped like a magician. I'm seeing you guys are becoming the magician of your own life. You're becoming the alchemists. Yeah, also I'm seeing for, yeah, a lot of you, your intuition and instincts are going to be like heightened a lot, especially when you're pregnant and stuff. Your intuition, for a lot of would-be mothers and fathers, their intuitions are usually heightened. Also I'm seeing your instincts are really heightened, gonna be heightened in the next few months. You will see like whatever comes at the back of your mind, they usually tend to come true, that kind of a scenario. A lot of you could be having a moon in the water placement, and those having a water placed moon like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio will have this thing very prominently, this heightened instincts and intuition, more into occult, more into divination, more into manifestation. You will be more leaning towards, occultic practices and into crystals, herbs, tarot, astro. Yeah, a lot of you, I'm seeing a spiritually heightened situation, spiritually, vibrationally heightened phase that you're gonna go through. You're gonna become very, very multitasking, like very well, a very good multitasker, somebody who will be doing 10 things at a time and will be totally okay with that. I'm seeing you are a person who is doing like 10, 20 things at a time and will not be bothered like how will I get it done and stuff like that, because just like that, in the blink of an eye, like you have become such a fantastic multitasker today. That's what I'm seeing. Also I'm seeing for a lot of you, your like hidden talents are coming out. You're becoming more dynamic. Like a lot of you had a hobby suddenly you will start pursuing that, and some of you will start getting money, earning money from your hobby as well. That kind of a scenario is coming. 10 of Pentacles, yes, you are a person who is very, like, a lot of you could be also getting hitched or getting marriage proposals from the person, from your long term partner. Also, maybe some of you will be moving in with your long term partner after knowing, especially, that you are expecting. A lot of you are actually moving into a more stable, more happy relationships. I'm seeing some of you have really faced a difficult relationship phase in the past, like very turmoil filled, very toxic, and now you're at last finding your own peace and happiness in the relationship arena. You know, Three of Wands, you are a person who has really managed to sell to a different, like, a lot of you have actually gone to a different place, to a different country or a different state, for sure, out of your home, out of your previous place of residence, a new home, change in home, changing place of residence. These things are happening. Maybe some of you are actually moving around frequently, travel. I'm seeing you'll have some promotion in your job and you'll have to travel around frequently. Or yes, for a lot of you, if you're starting your own business, see, this card will also mean that some of you are actually starting your own business, writing your own book. For that, you will be traveling around, maybe for the promotion, for other stuff, you'll be traveling around frequently, and that new thing is going to give you quite a bit of success. What I'm seeing is you're becoming very strong, very able. Like earlier, you would procrastinate, would be very anxious and stuff like that. Now you'll be handling 10 different things with two of this two of wills, two of coins typically is telling me that you are handling 10 different things. You're becoming emotionally very resilient and strong, because there will be time when you'll feel really life is tasting you, and like everything, in every circumstances, life is tasting you, and you will literally feel like, what, I am, like, you might actually want to give up at times, because your work pressure, your workload is gonna increase. At times you will feel like, either you're expecting a child or you're working towards your new career, or maybe some of you are both expecting your child at the same time. Your career pressure has also increased, so at times you will just feel like giving up. I'm seeing you're spending a lot of time in donation, charity, and voluntary work. A lot of you will be spending time and your money and resources in donation and charity, and that will give you a lot of, bring you a lot of high vibration in your life, will bring a lot of high vibration. Also, I'm seeing, like, if certain things like you want in your life, you'll be getting that also. Like, if you want a raise, a hike in pay, you will be getting that in your life. Seven of Wands, you are a person today, I'm seeing, like, you are literally becoming a very courageous version of yourself, very strong and courageous, somebody who is strongly principled, who knows what they want out of their life. Today you know exactly where you stand in life, and you are not afraid to face the consequences. You know how to speak your truth today. You know how to, dig your heels and, like, stand up for your own self and not to be a pushover. A lot of things, like, people around you will tell you that you have changed as an individual. You have become way more solid as an individual. You have become way more strong and way more determined. You're gonna become like a very determined, strong kind of an individual. Also, what I'm seeing is you guys, a lot of you, yeah, literally having kids, moving in and settling down, or starting a new company, new, some kind of a new agreement, legal agreement, I'm saying, like marriage, or some new company, or an agreement with a new job. A lot of, yeah, a lot of you can also change your job, like go to a new place and change your job, at the same time setting up your family. That kind of a stress I'm seeing. It is both positive. Let me tell you that that new job, new country, new settlement, everything, whatever you have, that will give you a lot of happiness. But with that will come a lot of responsibilities also. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are actually feeling attracted towards you. You guys are having some major glow up. A lot of you are having some major glow up, where those people who would probably not even turn to look at you, you will feel like really insignificant in front of them. They are gonna come and propose those kind of things, like you're not even expecting, like people out of nowhere coming out and complimenting you for the way you look, for the way you dress, etc. Maybe when even you're expecting, a lot of people are complimenting you. You are getting like, out of nowhere, people are bringing you gifts, bringing you chocolates, those kind of coffee, those kind of scenarios are happening. Yeah, you're becoming very very hardworking. Like you, like life will push you in such a direction where you'll have no other way out but to walk your backside off. Like you are working very very hard to receive whatever you're receiving. Like I'm seeing like your life is becoming very hectic. Either some of you moving in with your partner, some of you expecting a child, some of you getting hitched, some of you starting a new job. At the same time, I'm seeing like for most, a personal life upgradation and a professional life upgradation, both are happening simultaneously. So your work pressure, like you'll start working from the moment you get up, and you will keep on working till you go to bed, till your head hits the pillow. You will be working. That kind of a scenario for most of you guys, I'm seeing. Like not just a professional or just a personal upgradation, it's both. Yeah. And okay, wheels of fortune, some major fortunate scenarios. Even birth of a child after a lot of troubles is also a wheels of fortune turning in your favor. Yeah, see, a lot of you, as I said, like having a kid after years of crying and anxiety is something I can see for a lot of you. Or being in a very stable relationship. Ask those of us who have not been in a stable relationship. We have faced a lot of trouble in relationship. At last, having a partner who gets you is a major boon. Also, a lot of you having like a truckload of work pressure. From there, coming out and doing something that you want out of your life, and you are doing something that you love doing. And I'm seeing some major fortunate situations coming, which will make you actually, you will now cry the tears of joy coming out of your eyes. Literally, that's what I'm seeing, rolling down your cheeks, tears of joy. Like you will not even believe that you're actually holding your baby. You will not believe that you are actually married to the man or woman of your dreams. You are in such a stable financial and personal scenario, because you haven't ever experienced, most of us, like both situations stabilizing. Lots of work, but things are stabilizing. Seven of Cups, you are manifesting a lot of things. Literally, you will experience like whatever you would wish for are coming to reality. Your manifestation power is at its peak. That's what you're gonna see. Also, I'm seeing your ambitions are heightened. You know what, once we start going through the positive phases in life, your ambitions also tend to get heightened. That is something that is happening to you. Not just your ambitions, I'm seeing like a lot of you are like wanting more and more of those. Once you experience the positive things, now you have started realizing you're allowing yourself that, even I deserve. There was a time when you felt like probably I don't deserve all the good things in life. Today you have realized that no, even I am deserving of that. Your ambitions, like now you will be seeing where you want to see yourself 2 years from now, 5 years from now. That's a scenario. A lot of you are going to turn towards divinity, occult also. Some of you could become like, either you are a doctor, nurse, dentist, naturopath, a healer of some sort, and that situation is gonna boom, explode in a positive way. Or some of you will start training as a healer of some sort, maybe a therapist, a occupational therapist, a trauma specialist, a marriage counselor, school counselor, anything. And I'm seeing that situation is exploding positively. You guys are connecting with a lot of positive minded people as well. Like at last, like there was a time when you're literally feeling like you're walking alone in this world. Today you will feel that okay, I have a soul family, I have a few people around me who feels like family, and who have my back, I have their back, they have my back. Priestess, you are a person who has at last you have found your joy. At last, like you have found your calling. A lot of you are totally turning towards occult and divinity, and you know what, people are respecting you. You're getting, or maybe you have been into occult and divinity and crystals and herbs and stuff like that, and today like slowly but surely you're getting respect. People around you are respecting you. You're getting the kind of respect, even money coming your way, which you could never imagine earlier. A lot of you are getting into meditation, into life in quiet contemplation. Maybe when you're expecting kids, when you're going through a lot of hectic period, we also want a bit of a time for retreat and rewind and relax. That's what you guys will be going through as well. Okay, you're seeing like spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. You're becoming a motivational speaker or a writer of some sort. A lot of you are very creative, and some kind of a creativity related spark can also be seen. Writer, author, painter, you might also get into something that will actually enlighten and motivate others to become a better version of their own selves as well. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Exactly. You are becoming very good at spotting the opportunities that life is gonna throw at you. Life throws opportunities at all of us. It's up to us whether we can identify them or not. And you're getting better at like opportunity seeking. At a lot of the people around you might start calling you an opportunistic person suddenly. Like earlier people used to take advantage of you, today you're learning to say no and doing your own things. You're learning to prioritize yourself. A lot of you, I'm hearing, maybe you're saying 1111, 7777, those kind of numbers, like angel numbers or consecutive numbers. You're seeing maybe on your phone, on the clocks. I'm seeing that as well. Camel, trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. Literally, I'm seeing you guys are gaining a lot of self confidence and faith in your own abilities. Like seriously, I'm seeing in a few months from now you will see, like, slowly but surely, with a lot of multitasking, a lot of overwork, you will start believing in your own abilities more than anything else. Bring love into the situation, Aquarius. Literally, I'm seeing a lot of you will love your life more. I'm seeing like you guys are falling in love with the situation that you're in. Like either you're giving birth and you love, like, motherhood or parenthood is very very like exhausting, but you love what you do. A new company with the new everything new, with a lot of work, but you will love what you do because you guys have managed to manifest exactly what you wanted out of your life at last. Exactly just the way your like work side, it's a lot of work, but you're loving it because you're getting all the attention, all the respect, all the money that you always desired for. Surrender to the divine. You guys have surrendered yourself to the higher power. I'm seeing you guys totally surrendering yourself to the divine, to the divinity. Today you are a person who has a lot more faith in divinity, and you're becoming a person. A lot of you probably don't are not that much inclined towards law of assumption and law of attraction, but you soon, I'm seeing, you're turning into a version who are a great believer of law of attraction. Expect a powerful change. Yeah, I'm seeing some major massive change, something that is very life changing. It can be having a new business which will start to pay your bills very comfortably, your promotion at work, maybe it's your It's the new child, or maybe the new relationship, the stability in the relationship, something that you could never imagine would happen. A lot of you will be traveling a lot more. Maybe with a promotion, your job will require you to travel a lot more. Some of you will be turning into travel bloggers or vloggers as well. Trust your talents in changing times. Literally, you are a person who has at last learned and managed to trust your own instincts, trust your own abilities. I'm seeing like literally you have started having more confidence in your own abilities. There is a time, like even now, you are a version of yourself who doesn't really trust. You guys probably suffer from a lot of lack of confidence, low self-esteem, that kind of an issue, and that's gonna go away. That's gonna be reduced for sure. You will start realizing how actually resourceful you guys are. You have always been selling yourself short. That's exactly how you will feel about your own self. Trust your own instincts. Yes, you will start realizing how strong your own intuition, your own instincts are. Yes, take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Snow leopard. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of you are actually spending time in quiet contemplation, spending time in solitude, spending time meditating. Those are the things I'm seeing for a lot of you. And I'm seeing, you know what? You are today becoming somebody who genuinely doesn't need a lot of other support, a lot of others validation. You're becoming more self-reliant, self-confident, and more we actually, I'm saying like you have a very hectic life. You're gonna have a very hectic situation. It can be like your work is going up, but you also have a lot of work at home, but you have started becoming a very good multitasker. Also, you will start realizing how efficient you actually are. As a result, your faith in your own abilities, something like a very newfound, like a lot of you are going to transform yourself from inside out. You'll start believing in your own self. Take time to reflect. Self reflection is another thing that's going to come in your life. You're going to become very, very self reflecting, somebody who you're becoming way wiser. Actually, take note of intuitive messages. Yes, your intuition is gonna heighten for sure. A lot of you are getting into occult and spiritual practices. Time taken out for meditation and nature walk. These are the things I can see for you. Lavender, surround yourself with love. Yeah, you are somebody who is mostly an introverted person. You're spending a lot of time with people and things and pets that you really love and adore, not being gregarious. Yeah, even if you have a new relationship, I'm seeing you guys will be spending a lot of couples time together, cooking together, cleaning together. A new baby, the same thing. A new project, you will be spending more time alone on improvising things. These are the things I can see. Your potential is endless. Literally, I'm seeing your own self belief and the way in which you look at your own self, that is getting better, that is improvising. That's something that you don't see coming for sure, my pile number 2. Okay, now time for the charms. All right, so one fell down. Okay, fortune. This one is the one which tried to run away, but I caught it. So I'm seeing some major fortune. You're having some unexpected blessings and changes in your life, and it's in like not in 1, 2, 3 months. It's like in 8 to 12 months time. Your vision about your own self, where you want to see yourself, is improving. Transformation is coming. You are like, people are acknowledging how ethereal, kind and nice you are. You're getting recognition. Your manifestation is at its peak. Also the dog, it tells me that you are becoming a person who is very, very an animal lover. Some of you are actually adopting a dog or a cat, a fur baby, and some of you are having like becoming advocates and activists of animal rights for some. All right, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste.